very quick update. Now, I have been mentioning for quite some time that there's going to be lighting upgrades in here. Now, I've completely changed my mind and saved a lot of money on lights. These are brand new Govee lights that respond to sound. This is me kind of thinking like I was not in the 21st century. Most people have these lights and they respond to sound, but mine respond to sound. They are awesome. They are all kind of controlled in an app on my phone. We've taken the old ones down, some of which I had for like 8, 9, maybe even 10 years. These are absolutely awesome. They go all the way around the cubes, all the way around the room. They look absolutely wicked. And I'm so glad I picked these up. I got these off Amazon and they were kindly fitted by my friend Heather from Game Older Podcast. Go and follow them out. Go follow them. I'll link it in the description. Go listen to that podcast. It's really good. Every other Thursday, you can go and listen to Heather and the crew talk about just different topics each week. And you're getting about 2 hours worth of content. Really highly recommend Game Older Podcast. So thank you to Heather for taking so much time to put these up all around the lady lounge. And weirdly, I had that many different lights in here. They were all on like, I had 1, 2, 3, 4 separate lights in 4 separate plugs. So now I have more plugs because these only run on 1 plug, so I'm really happy. I'll show you some, I mean, I obviously can't control it on the app because I'm filming on my phone, but it just looks really cool. The blue looks nice, that kind of like lighter blue. We'll go with a lighter blue, but it looks wicked in here. Let's turn the light off. Let me see, let me give you the full, I don't know what that looks like, but anyway, this is very ad hoc, very totally random. But today we're getting ourselves really stuck in. We're digging deep in here because we're making some changes. I hope we're making improvements, but I could really regret this. Now, the cool thing is we've still got the ladders here from when Hev left last night. Now this top shelf is my Tomb Raider shelf. I'm going to show you all the cool items that are on there because they're all signed. But because the shelf feels, I guess, 90% sturdy, I don't polish it. Check how mucky this shelf is.
Just then.
This is a job for Pledge. But look at the filth. It's so thick, right? Oh my God. We're getting it all down. And we're going to give it a right good fettle. So I've just taken everything down off that shelf, right? And I'll show you the stuff because it's really cool. But as I'm taking it down, these big box PC games are really light. And when I'm taking it off, there's like buoyancy in the shelf. I'm contemplating taking it down. I need to get up there and polish it because I'm not even sure if it's like stable enough to even have this Tomb Raider stuff on it. I don't know. Let me show you. Now I've sprayed the polish on it, so bear with me. But I'm not sure about this. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it just doesn't, it feels stable, but not. Look. I mean, it's on. There's no games touching it on the bottom. So, I mean, it's on. It's just not. I think we'll be all right. I don't know. Oh my God, I'm so confused. But I'm going to be I've got like multiple of these Master Systems as well. I'm going to keep the one with Alex Kidd on and sell the rest. But yeah, you can see it's just so much stuff up here. Govee lights look really nice. But let's get this clean and we'll see what we do with putting them back up. Dusty Master System 2. I've again got 3 of these. I just decided to keep variants with all the different built-in games, but I don't need that. So I'll be testing the one to keep the one with Alex Kidd in and getting rid of the rest. Look at the state of that. I'm literally going to go and get myself a new cloth. That is disgusting. Still in two minds on whether to take that shelf down. It was entirely a Tomb Raider shelf, as a huge Tomb Raider fan. Been with Lara since the very beginning, and I'm still here. And I've done a lot of the TR events, Tomb Raider events in Derby. I think we're coming up to either I think it's TR29 we're coming up to at the minute, the 29th anniversary of the original release. Speaking of this is signed by all of the devs. Every single game here, except for this one, is signed by someone affiliated with the Tomb Raider brand. So obviously I interviewed Judith Gibbons back a couple of years ago. I sat on a panel with multiple core developers. This is also signed by them as well. The nice big box classic version of Tomb Raider. This isn't signed because I got this after my last signing at a Tomb Raider event. But I've always thought that this is a really nice, the Premier Collection of the Tomb Raider 2, The Golden Mask. I don't own a PC that I can play games on other than to stream through, but I always think that these big box PC games are just so freaking nice. So nice. And of course, just such an amazing part of my childhood, as with yours. So, is that shelf safe for me to put this stuff back on? Do I want to put it back on? Because I could actually put some artwork up there. I don't know. There's also this really cool candle in this cardboard case that I've had. It smells like an orangey kind of smell. Really nice. Just never used it because I kind of don't want to. I wanted to just keep it intact. But it's really cool artwork, and what a great game Shadow is. In fact, from the recent trilogy, let me know what your favourite Tomb Raider is. These are cool stamps as well. Awesome. Shout out to Heather for sending me them down as well. Got another set somewhere and I didn't realise. I think I found them when I moved in that Angel of Darkness box. But I think the ones I've got are double-sided with something else. So pretty unique stuff. That's it. There's mine with the other video game stuff in the back. So pretty cool video game stamps. Nice to see the Tomb Raider love and passion. Right, I've decided we're keeping the shelf up. See how this goes. Hopefully it doesn't fall, wish me luck. Okay, slightly different design. Obviously we're keeping the shelf. Took a few bits off. But as you can see, it's just games only. And yes, we have a gap there because clearly I don't have Tomb Raider 2 or 3 signed. But I don't think that looks too bad. I've left some stamps there, the ones that have sent. But yeah, you can see I'm just going to leave these on the shelves. I'm going to move the board game upstairs. But I think that looks pretty nice. And obviously it's nice and dust free. So that's really, really cool. Let me know what you think. And again, it's just nicer because there's less weight on the shelf. That's right, Team 24. I am absolutely sick to death of this area. I really am. And especially the Japanese stuff. Get this out the OLED. Let's get you down, Ryu, because you need a polish. Because this stuff is really difficult. It's so like bland on the spines anyway. There's not a great deal you can do about it, which is a shame. But this, the GB, the GBA stuff, we can kind of sort out. We can definitely do something here as well. A lot of it is black spines, but that's okay because we're going to do our best to make this look a little bit better. So as you can see, this is what it looks like before. Let's get cracking and create something beautiful. Now these Game Boy games are double road, so I'm not even going to touch the back unless I can bring some really nice big hitters forward and put some of the tat to the back. So we'll sort out some, in fact, just get rid of some stuff, you know, like for example, Texas Hold'em Poker on the Game Boy Advance. I don't even know how to play Texas Hold'em Poker, so that can be sold. Obviously we'll keep most of it because I love my cardboard and a lot of this stuff is really, really nice, like the Lost Vikings. That is a bootleg Emerald version. Got that off a car bootleg, but I don't own Emerald on an OG, so I'll probably just give that away if I can pick up an Emerald OG. You know what I mean? So let's see. We got some nice Marios here we can pull out. Let's see what we got. Take the Marios. Oh yes, look at that. Duke Nukem Advance. Oh mate, that looks mint as well. Brats, things like that, we can get rid of in a get rid pile. This actually might be a good idea to kind of find a few bits to just sift through as well. Keep that. Yeah. A little bit of Harry Potter. Looks good. Looks like a good one. Like some top-down action there. We like top-down stuff. Mortal Kombat. Probably going to get rid of that. That is trash. Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer. The box is trashed though. Legitimately trashed. We'll keep Monopoly. Scrabble. Scramble can go. Tiger Woods. I hate to say it, my friend. You totally battered copy, but you can go. So we've got ourselves a nice little pile here ready to kind of colour coordinate. So we've even got the bits at the back which I'm going to just keep there. And we'll put the pretty colours at the front. Time lapse. Not perfect, but much more aesthetic. It's so bad with these kinds of games, the Game Boy stuff, because some of the freaking games don't even have artwork. So it's really difficult to see what it is. Thankfully, most of them do. And check this, because again, when I met Kev Bayliss and the team from Rare, Kev signed my copy of Killer Instinct on the Game Boy. So pretty cool. But yeah, I just think that looks a little bit more aesthetic. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna shift them right there. And it's time to plow through the N64. This I might start storing all away because I'm so sick of just the boring spines on these. So we need to do something with this. Definitely get them in black and white order, at the very least. So on the Japanese games, you get these spinal cards. Now what I'm gonna do is actually put the spinal cards away just because I think they're going to be damaged. So it's that preservation of your physical media. Oh man, look at that. Look how nice that looks. I really want to get my PS1, my region-free PS1 set up down here. I'd very much like that. You know what? I had this stupid idea once, right, to sell my N64 collection. And then after about 3.9 seconds of considering that, I snapped out of it and was like, Gemma, no, don't do that. And I'm so glad I did, because it's such a great machine and I have such a good library of games. So damn good. So the idea is obviously we've perched them up at the back here. Now we've gone blue facing, red top, black and dark, really dark colours at the back. So this is more that kind of purple tinge. On the other side, of course, it's green. I thought we'd go blue. Now some of the blue spines, like this, okay, so would have fit really nice there, didn't have the red top. So that's been my logic here. Now we're going to raise these up, we're going to do the same, but I do think that looks a lot better. And of course you can see what we've done here. So we've got slim white, pal black, Japanese kind of thicker white, pal in the back. So that is 1,000 times better. Yeah, I already think this looks like a ton better. I'm feeling better about it already. Here we go, nice and colour coded. Black at the back, red here, purple, blue. I found a copy of Lilac Wars on the Classics label, which is great. This box protector is too big, it's driving me crazy, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. I obviously need to fill this collection of the remainder of the classics. We've got black at the back here, you can't see it. I just think it looks like a million times better. Really do think that area looks nice. Obviously I'm going to tidy it up, I need to polish the rest. But we're going to be doing something similar with the Super Nintendo games very, very soon. Well, in fact, in this episode. But let me know what you think of the colour code in here. Doesn't it look a million times better? Okay.
At this moment that she knew she fucked up.
Me crazy, but I'm gonna try this. We are gonna color code by cube because everything, say 95% of this is alphabetized. And for something like the Super Nintendo collection, I kind of want to keep it that way, but I want to tidy it up. So I'm thinking we see what it looks like if we color code according to cube. This is insane because we could just kind of color code the whole thing, but then it's not in alphabetical order and that will drive me insane. What do you think? Would you alphabetize as is, not color coded, alphabetize and color code the cube, which is what I want to do, or just color code the lot and get rid of the alphabetizing? What shall I do, Team 24? Let's see what this looks like. Don't go anywhere, but I think you need to take this opportunity to go and get yourselves a cup of tea whilst listening to what we've got on offer for channel members, including a monthly chill and chat with me for an hour and a half on the last Sunday of every month in the gold perk, which is not in this roll that you're about to see. But anyway, we have a gold perk as well. Let's roll it. I need a few seconds of your time to tell you about channel memberships. If you guys want to become a channel member, click join from the main page or the second link in the description. There are 3 tiers, all with different perks for you if you want to become a team member. Thanks for your time. Let's continue with the video. Okay, this will be a nightmare. Whoop. So we got the black spines. Now, NTSC games are pretty boring in terms of their spines. They are just on that kind of black, very boring artwork. So this should be interesting. Interesting. So I don't think we're going to be able to fully keep everything in alphabetical order. But at least I know it's A's and B's in this cube, so that's kind of how my mind's going to work. Let's do it. Okay, check it out. I definitely prefer all the blacks, spines at the back. Obviously, it's a different kettle of fish when you're playing with artwork because that Beauty and the Beast game is actually a pink front. But obviously, we're going spines on the back. Come here, Aladdin. I actually think that looks a little bit better. It seems a little bit better for me. And then we've gone kind of like red, yellow, this kind of like minty green, down to baby blue to then the kind of all out. Great game, by the way. Blues Brothers on this mucky, muddy purple. So, you know, I think that looks okay. It's just like the black spines look so terrible. It might be better to have the black, the artwork, so there's, have the colour, right, I'm going to change this up. This is what I mean. We're going to swap this around. 3, 2, 1. Nope, changed my mind. Didn't even move it. Looked at it, looked at some of these black spines, and the front facing artwork is still black. So, kind of makes sense to me. Kind of makes sense to me. This is pretty much color coded anyway, aside from the grey spine there. We need to shift that and replace it. I'll maybe replace it with like Chaos Engine, but I actually really like the fact that we've got these in a nice order, even though that is a black fronted box and spine. I don't think that one looks too bad, but we'll have a little play around nonetheless. Doesn't really look that much different, does it? I'm wondering if we should just colour code the lot, you know, and sack off the alphabetising. But Jess said no, because if I have to look for a game when you're out, it's going to do my head in. But I just don't think it's going to look decent unless we colour code the lot. What an absolute mission. Decision time, guys. Decision time. I might have to go make a cup of tea in real time and like seriously think about this. Oh my God. Please smash a comment, even though I've already done it by the time I read your comments.
Your soul is mine.
Well, it is time. We're going to just forget the alphabetising. We're going to colour code. I hope this looks good because it's been doing my head in for a while. I like the design and the layout of it, but I didn't like the overall aesthetic and vibe. I actually don't really like how the consoles look, so they're going to get colour coded as well. But we're going to start with reds in this corner and we're going to work our way down. There's going to be a lot of black games like the spines, etc. But we're going to get through it. There's not that many reds, to be fair. Just get them all up here. Let's get them all up. I think that's going to be the easiest way. If we get everything up, then we can kind of see what we're dealing with. I already like this better. I already like this 1,000 times better. I already like this better. Now what's really annoying is that I'm missing box protectors on some of these. Like this box integrity on this game is really poor. So I might swap it out for something that has a better box integrity and then order a boatload of these box protectors, because honestly, it's annoying having these games. Like I'd say like 70% of these games have box protectors. They all need box protectors. Where do you get yours from, by the way? Where do you get your box protectors from? Let me know in the comment section. So I'll kind of show you what we're working with here. I think it looks a whole heap better already. That's just my personal take. I'm gonna do a little bit of tweaking. Red, yellow, kind of orangey gold greens. Arguably this is blue, but you know, depends on your perception, I guess. That to me looks more green. Call me crazy, but that looks more green to me. I might chip and change it around. But we need to continue with this, but I do think it looks a whole heap better. The majority of it, like I said, is black, so it's going to get pretty dark on here pretty quickly, but I like it better already. Honestly, that looks and feels 1,000 times better. But the crazy thing is, how have I ended up with one game where all the games fit on the shelf previously, but then I end up with like one game? Now, what I'm thinking is maybe down one of these sides here, yeah, there is actually room there for a green. So I've kind of sold myself short on this one game. Phew. But let me show you some close-ups. We'll obviously put this away. Let me show you some close-ups. We've done away with alphabetizing, but we're nice and color-coded, and it looks great. So that area looks a million times better. Really happy with that. And definitely the SNES games. Let me know what you think of this mammoth project. Now let's shift some consoles. This cap is only one of 3 in the world. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to move the Starwing one back. Just going to leave them as is. Need to sort out that poster as well at some point. But I kind of think that will do. On the consoles, the control set on the Starwing is literally right there. That can stay there with the other Super Nintendos. But actually, I like that much better. So we got like the black, green, purple just kind of going down. Obviously red, yellow. Just looks a bit neater. Looks a bit tidier. And on the whole, I am incredibly happy with that. Now I'd go as far to say that was pretty darn fun. We have rearranged Tomb Raider. We have brand new lights. Thank God for Heather from Game Older Podcast for putting them up, because my brain likes the end result. It doesn't like the process, and doing something that's practical, unless it's editing or going to the gym, I have no interest in practical things like that. DIY just blows my absolute mind. Putting shelves up, no. I don't have the patience, I don't have the concentration. So seriously, Heather, I know you'll be watching this episode. Thank you so much. And of course, you guys go and support Game Older Podcast in the description. We have done the SNES stuff. We've done the N64. Things are looking much better, and I've even sorted out more stuff to sell. So I'm always asked, where can I buy your stuff? Yada, yada, yada. On my Discord, there is a channel that says gem stuff for sale. I have a load of game guides as well. Like, I cleared out a load of game guides from up there. There's some nice Final Fantasy stuff through to the kind of Call of Duty sealed guides as well. So I'll be chucking them out in the coming weeks on my Discord for sale. So thank you. Yeah, it's really cool. Go and give us a follow on Discord. I'm gonna take these ladders out now. You don't need to see me take ladders to the shed because that would be an absolute disaster. But thank you tremendously for watching. We've got Sheffield Gaming Market coming up. I hope that video is not released. Who knows? But if it has released, it'll be in the cards. Make sure you guys hit subscribe, and guess what? Enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.